As we get older, we tend not to engage in the activities that keep our minds active and sharp. We know that, or we are made to believe that when you go older, the only thing that you should be engaging in are just the main or the mundane things of work, the usual, just watching TV and spending time socializing, which is all good and dandy. However, we need also to keep our minds active and sharp by engaging our minds with activities that will actually challenge our minds to grow and form new neurons. So we have to actually be able to engage in activities that actually promote such thing. Activities like reading, learning new skills or new language, engaging in critical thinking exercises are very beneficial and will obviously add neurons to your brains and help your brain grow. And of course, activities like drawing, writing can also stimulate your mind in different ways. So engaging in such activities will obviously help you in the long run, because you are going to form transmitters in your brain that will help you think much more critically and overall be sharp in your thinking. So some suggested activities that we can engage in that can foster all these activities like puzzles, Sudoku, chess, and other brain teasers. All this can help you help your mind be active and sharp. So now let's take a look at how these activities actually help your brain be much more active. Okay, puzzles and games like Sudoku and other brain teasers, right? All these require you to be logical and to actually solve problems. So once you are engaging in this, you're also engaging things like memory recall, and when you're doing this, it will also strengthen your cognitive abilities and enhance overall mental agility. So you see how this can be beneficial when you engage in just simple games like these puzzles and or the chess and other board games that you can play. Other activities can be reading, right? Well, reading exposes your brain to new information, vocabulary, and perspectives. You see, once we read, we are reading other people's perspective. So this is why I usually emphasize a lot. I just emphasize and encourage people to read, because you're going to see other people's perspective and different ways of thinking, right? So this will improve your comprehension. You're going to understand much more better just situations, right? And you're also going to be much more analytic in your thinking, and obviously also your language skills will greatly improve. And this works because when you are learning a new skill or language, it actually challenges the brain to adapt to the new patterns and structures that you are actually, or the information that you are absorbing in. And so this way you're enhancing cognitive flexibility and your memory retention. You're forced to recall things, so your memory retention kind of strengthens. Another thing that can be very advantageous to learning and being much more critical, right, is that your critical thinking increases. And with this comes you having the ability to evaluate information so that you can make better judgment. You see, this also you also are able to consider alternative perspectives to other things or to other views, So this also sharpens your analytic skills, and you become better at decision making, which is very, very important, because as you grow, you have to be able, or you have to create that ability to be a better decision maker, because you may have to make a lot of decisions in your way. So this helps a lot also. Another aspect of this is that we tend to really not take seriously some of the creative gifts that we have, the creative gifts that we may have, such as drawing, writing, singing, maybe, writing music. Such activities also very much helpful when it comes to boosting our creativities, right? And how is this so? Because they do foster innovation. We become innovative in our ways. We also become highly imaginative. We tend not to really use our imagination as we grow older, because we become too rigid in our beliefs and our thinking. So we chuck our imagination away and just believe the things that we usually, or the things that we have been fed throughout our lives. We tend not to be able to imagine beyond what we know. So being creative will also be able to foster some of these things. Your imagination will become much more free, and you become much more innovative, right? And this also one of the most important things, that once you're able to do this, you also can express your emotions easily. And so the main point here or the main takeaway to go with here is that our brains can be compared to computer software, and like any other computer software, it consistently has to be upgraded, just like also your phone. You have to upgrade its software, and by engaging in these activities, you upgrade your brain's software. And this is done by neural connections. You're connecting new neurons into your brain pathway, and so you're also promoting neuroplasticity. Thus, the brain is reorganizing itself to create these pathways. So you learn better, you understand better, and you recognize patterns better. And overall, these activities keep your mind active, but also help maintain cognitive functions. They improve problem solving and promote your brain health as we age. And this is why I advocate for just exercising your brain in a regular basis, if you can, frequently, by doing the things that I mentioned, the reading, learning new skills, critical thinking, being creative, creative writing, just doing things that will challenge your brain overall. And you'll find that your brain becomes much more active, and you don't slack or lag, because if you don't update your software, your computer software, it will slow down, it will lag. So you can compare this to that. You will slow down, you will lag, because you won't be that much more sharper. You will feel that you are much more lethargic when it comes to thinking critically, especially. And so thus you'll find that it's very important to upgrade our brains, and it's very simple. Just do these things regularly. You don't have to do it every single day, just in a regular basis, once, twice a week, and you are refreshing your brain system basically. If you combine this with a few exercises a week, then at least you will feel less stressed, less lethargic. You will feel overall your well-being being holistic, attuned. And to wrap up, I'm going to say just try these activities and see how you are going or how you feel about them. And remember, these have to be done in a regular basis. You don't just try them out once and think that things will magically evolve. No, this has to be a regular thing. This has to be things that is part of your daily or weekly or just regular activity. Then with that said, I'm going to stop there. Until next time, take care and peace.